Alright, so we're back with another episode of Farming Simulator. We got our hay cut, we got it tedded out, we got a windrowed. Now it's going to be time to bale it up, pig it up, and take it back to the barn. So, I'm going to go hop in a Magnum here. I forgot to shut the bale, or shut the door, so. Let's shut that down for now. We got our lights going here. But yeah, I got the bale counter here. As you can see, it's made 0 bales. So you're gonna go ahead and see the first bales that were made on this thing. So yeah, you should feel special. Oh man. But anyways, on to today's topic here. Yeah. So I listen to 94.1. It's Madison's radio station. I live here in Edmond, which is a little small town. I think there's literally like maybe 50 people live here. But the next town over here is Dodgeville, and I listen to 94.1. It's Madison's rock station, and I was listening to it, and Johnny and Biatch were talking about, and it's went viral, but I think probably only with about a dozen bales here on this field, most likely. But anyways, so they were talking about this Karen bitch. Not, her name wasn't Karen. You know what I'm talking about. Short haircut. Got to see the manager. So if your name is Karen, I apologize. Like my cousin Karen, she's not that way. But anyways, so this Karen fucking decides to, she's gonna yell at these kids for driving their Power Wheels around on the street and stuff. 3-year-old kids. And she's gonna bitch because yeah, they're driving their Power Wheels around. What? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, like, really? Yeah, and then saying they don't even have a driver's license. Look, lady, they are 3 and 4 years old, so I don't understand what your thought process is on that one. What? It really? What the fuck, dude? Like, seriously, seriously, you're gonna go out there and bitch at some kids that are outside playing around in their Power Wheels, and you're gonna bitch and complain because some 3-year-old kids are playing with their Power Wheels and they don't have a license. What? And it's blown up. There's a lot, the videos had lots of views. They've talked about it on news channels, they've talked about it on radio, it's kind of all over social media and stuff. And I just don't understand your thought process on that. I don't quite understand what you were trying to do. Were you trying to be a dumb cunt and be famous? Is that what your issue is? I don't understand why you decided to raise hell about some kids, playing with their Power Wheels, some 4-year-old kids. Yeah, I'm not really understanding where your brain is at that point. So yeah, I don't quite understand what your thought process is on that situation. So that's what I don't understand. And it's not, the kids weren't doing anything wrong. Like I said, there's 3-4-year-old kids. I mean, I could see if it was some 10-12-year-old kids or some teenagers or whatever, hauling ass with their 4-wheeler up and down the street at like 9-10 o'clock at night, something like that. I could kind of understand. I'm gonna pick up the straggly shit here. I could understand that. But to be pissed at some little tiny kids, playing with their Power Wheels, I don't quite understand that one. I really don't. Shit. Let's push some bales out of the way here. Really? 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 Wow. Alright then. That out of the way. How would you normally do that? I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I could understand if it was teenagers or something ripping around on their 4-wheelers or something of that nature, but to be pissed at some little tiny kids for playing on their Power Wheels, yeah, you're a bitch, lady. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're just a bitch. So yeah, like I said, it doesn't come down to, and I said this in my my video about influencers. Yeah, it doesn't come down to necessarily an age or something like that. It's literally comes down to ignorance and stupidity. Wow. So a dozen bales, I actually did call that one right. But yeah, I'm not understanding what your thought is on that, because like I said, it's just, it comes down to somebody just being an asshole. I mean, that's really all there is to it. So I'm not understanding what the big harm was there. But yeah, obviously, definitely a Karen that was a bitch. And there was another video that I had seen that had surfaced. This lady, this Karen, she was saying some very racist things, and she ended up getting slapped. I'm not sure what the story was on it. I'm not real sure exactly necessarily what happened, but this Karen lady saying some very outlandish things to this black lady, and the black lady slapped the living fuck out of her. And I couldn't stop watching it. I literally watched it like 18 times in a row. I could not stop watching it. Yeah, she slapped this lady and knocked her the fuck out. And her husband said something about it, and apparently they were shopping, and I'm still not exactly sure what happened, but and I don't think he really is either. he said he was there with his wife and they were shopping and stuff, and all of a sudden this Karen bitch fucking comes up and just starts yelling and bitching and pissing and moaning. So I really don't know what exactly happened. I'm a little confused myself, but apparently this lady was saying some pretty nasty things to this black lady and calling her all sorts of N-words and shit. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to side with that black lady every fucking time. I mean, you're going to sit there and say some pretty ignorant and stupid and outlandish shit. Yeah, you're going to get your ass beat, and I do not feel sorry for you. And, yeah, black ladies don't fuck around. And I've talked about it before. I'm pretty convinced God is a black lady. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know what goes through your head that you think that that's okay to sit there and be a Karen and get pissed about something and then proceed to yell at some lady and say some very racist things. I don't understand what makes you think you have that right. But either way, it's fucking disgusting, and I don't understand why. Again, I guess it comes down to ignorance, and you just want to be an asshole. But like I said, I do not hold it against this black lady for slapping the fuck out of her. I would have done the same shit. It's not. What in the fuck, dude? Like, really? My God. Pain in the ass. But yeah, I really don't understand what this lady thought was gonna happen. But clearly she didn't think she was gonna get knocked the fuck out. And like I said, it was fucking hilarious. But it comes down to, I think, short haircut, gotta see the manager type shit, and that's something that honestly really pisses me off. It's like ignorant, self-centered dickheads are generally the ones that are causing those types of issues, causing those types of problems. And it's just, why? Over what? I really don't quite understand what your problem is, why a little kid can't be riding his Power Wheels. I don't understand why you need to say racist things. And I don't understand why you need to make store clerks and waitresses feel like shit. And that's honestly a big thing, is a lot of these type people, the same type people that are doing shit like this, are ones that are being very rude and disrespectful to store clerks and waitresses, bartenders, and all that stuff. I was behind a Karen the other day. I went to Quick Trip, and I was gonna go get something to drink. It was at the end of the day, and of course, I'm thirsty and want to get something to drink. And this lady is literally having a shit fit because they're out of some flavor of fucking tea or some shit, and I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, she was all pissed off about that. That was like I said, some flavor of tea they didn't have, or something of that nature. But yeah, and just getting into an all-out, just pissy, argument here about it. So, I was like, wow, are you serious? And the guy that was, the cashier guy, whatever, he was, trying to explain, look, lady, we get shipments and on such and such dates, If you come back, and we'll have it then. But until then, there's nothing you can do about it, and you can check the other store in town. Well, yeah, she wasn't having that. So she proceeded to raise some more hell, and she said, I need to see your manager, and all this kind of shit. And the manager came up and proceeded to tell her the same fucking thing that the other guy just fucking said. So, yeah, she didn't say much. Yeah, she literally just caused herself more issues and and more time for the manager to sit there and tell her the same thing. So, yeah, I don't really understand that whole thing. But it doesn't really matter where you're at. There's somebody like that that's just going to be a dick. I mean, you can be at Menards, and there might be some lady who's going to then bitch because they don't have enough 2x4s or some shit like that. There's dude Karens too. Yeah, but yeah, I don't understand. Is it entitlement? Is it thinking you have some type of privilege or you're better than somebody? I really don't know what it is. But I will say this: it's highly annoying and highly disrespectful. Because you're just sitting there bitching at somebody who 9 times out of 10 has no control over what it is that you're bitching about. So to sit there and yell at somebody for something like that is, well, quite frankly, ridiculous. So yeah, I really don't understand this lady's thought process on that. But you know, it is what it is. So. But yeah, I don't know, I guess I was always raised with the thought of you treat everybody with decency and respect. But some people just apparently don't understand that, so yeah. So when people do shit like that, it drives me fucking nuts. And a lot of it comes down to, I think it's just, are you pissy about something? I mean, what's the point of, you know, like I said, you know, making somebody else's life miserable when 9 times out of 10, they're not really the one responsible for that type of stuff, so. But yeah, I mean, you got all these Karens doing everything from yelling at kids to saying racist shit to harassing the store clerks and stuff. And so it's just, for me, I've just never understood that type of thought. I've never understood that type of issue, because like I said, it's 9 times out of 10 when she's screaming at the waitress or the fucking, or dudes too, when they're screaming at a waitress or something like that, there's nothing that they can do about it. Or another example, I was at a local store and I was getting some hamburgers, and for my cookout and stuff the one day, and there was a lady who was ahead of me, and she's just bitching to the store clerk about the price of beef. Not for nothing, lady, but this poor teenage girl who's just trying to get hours on weekends and after school to, save up for college or a car or whatever, or just to have a responsibility and make herself feel better because she has a job, to then sit there and yell at her about the price of beef. Well, it's not like this teenage girl can fucking do anything about it. She doesn't control the prices on your food. It pisses me off. And my sister-in-law, Kylie, she works at the local Culver's here they're in Dodgeville. Like I said, I live in Edmond. But yeah, she works at the Culver's in Dodgeville, and it was busier than hell one night, and this guy comes in, and goes through the drive-thru, he orders his food, and apparently somebody forgot to put in an order of fries. Okay, so I understand, you want to get what you pay for, but this guy literally pulled around and pulled in front of other people and block the drive-thru to then talk to the person working the drive-thru. Literally block the road, like the route of the drive-thru, to then get out of his car and go up and proceed to yell at whoever was working at the window that they forgot the fries, an order of fries. Seriously? I mean, what is your thought process on that to do something like that? Like, is that really fucking necessary? Like, is that really truly something that you need to do to make an ass out of yourself? I mean, I really... Because that's all you're doing at that point. It's just making an ass out of yourself. Because that's literally all you're accomplishing at that point, is just acting like an asshole. So, and making yourself look stupid. So, I mean, I understand everybody else has their own problems and their own issues, yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, and that's, again, like I said, it goes back to 9 times out of 10, the people that you're bitching at don't really have any control over it. So it's like, why can't you just be decent and respectful and be understanding that sometimes shit just happens and there's nothing you can do about it. So, but no, sometimes people just gotta be dickheads, just gotta be assholes, and I don't quite understand why sometimes. So. But yeah. On to other things. Yeah, my sister-in-law, Kylie, she's 16 now, and she's working on getting her license. So she's been practicing driving and stuff and things like that. And my mother-in-law said she's getting pretty good. Doing pretty well. So, with any luck, she'll be getting her license pretty soon, and she'll be getting a car and everything else. And like I said, she's already got a job, and she's already trying to save up. And I mean, like, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are going to help her get a car. But she is definitely working and saving for it. And kind of working towards getting her car. So I mean, she's out there and she's trying to be responsible and and have her job and her vehicle lined up and everything else, here in the future and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, in all honesty, she's a lot more responsible and a lot more mature than a lot of kids her age. In all honesty, I mean, she really is. Her younger sister Chloe is, I think she's 14, so she'll be getting her permit pretty soon. But yeah, Kylie, she's definitely a good kid. I mean, she really is a good kid, and she's a damn good artist too. She draws really well, and I think she wants to go to school for graphic design and stuff, I believe. So things like that, or she's also talking about possibly doing things to be like an artist for video games, things like that. So hopefully all that stuff goes good for her, because she's a damn good kid, and she doesn't expect handouts, and that is kind of a nice thing to see. A lot of kids these days just want to just gimme, and no. I'm sorry, kids, but life does not work that way. It's not what can you give me, it's what can I earn. That's how you end up with fucking Karens. Is ones kids that were like gimme and got everything, and yeah, they end up turning into adult Karens. So yeah, so that's the thing. Let's see, how much time am I at here? 27 minutes. Okay. So we're still doing okay. Shit, we got about another 10 minutes yet, so should be able to actually have enough time to get this unloaded too. So now, if I was thinking and I was smart, I would have just started on this end, and then I wouldn't have to load up the skid steer and go across the field just to start picking up a few bales again. If I had been thinking. But no, and I'm sure there's going to be some Karen on here watching this video. Why would you waste time like that? And go fuck yourself. Don't need any Karens bitching at me about how I play Farming Simulator. And I'm sorry, but if you bitch about how somebody plays the game, you're a Karen. I'm sorry to break it to you like that, but that's the truth. If you sit there and bitch at people about how they play the game, yeah, you're a Karen. That's all there is to it. Go here, kind of centrally located, so I can pick up all these bales. Fucking little bit of lag here. I think it's at night that the lights tend to fuck with that kind of stuff, so. Wait, did I unlock that? Yes, I did. yeah, no issues. So everything looks pretty tight. So, but yeah, nice little load of bales here. So not too many. I think I should have enough room to put the skid steer back on here. I'm hoping anyway, so I should. It might be a little bit back further than I normally do, but I think I should be okay, because as long as it sits here, that's cool. You know, or even back here, I can work with that. So I think I should be able to have enough room here. To also put the skid steer back in here, and I want to make a separate trip just for that, which I hope not, because then I'm not going to be able to get the bales unloaded because the skid steer's from the other farm where the bales are going. So yeah, hopefully we got enough room here to get the skid steer on as well. So because that'll be something else another Karen will bitch about is I didn't have room, I had to go back for this. I mean, I guess I could always reset the trailer, but that's kind of cheating, and it kind of defeats the purpose when skid steer's got to come back anyway. So stay where you're supposed to be here. And then we go like that, square it up. Good enough. I'm a little OCD when it comes to my bales. I try to at least make them half-ass square. So yeah, nice little load of bales for my cows there, and well, this will get us by 6 mixings, so shouldn't have to make hay anytime real quick anyways, you know, not real pressing. So because like I said, I've got some other things on here I want to get done, so I think the next video will probably be making wheat, or I might do the chopping video next. I'm not sure. Probably what the hell, the next video we'll do chopping. So we'll get out the Claus chopper there, and we'll get to doing some chopping and things, so we can go ahead and get some more cow chow made, even though I really don't need it. Just want to kind of show off the chopper again and do some of that. So, but yeah. The pull type chopper was not, it worked nice, don't get me wrong, it worked really nice, but I got really tired of chopping stuff at 6 miles, or 4 miles an hour, and it seemed like it took forever, and it's just easier as far as hooking up wagons and all that kind of shit too, so it just works out. I just prefer to use the self-propelled now because it is, in a lot of ways, a lot easier. So, you know, and then it's not, you're not fighting trying with the wagons and all that kind of crap. So, yeah, I just, It's just easy, so. But, last bale here. And like I said, especially if I'm putting them, keeping these bales and shit, I prefer to stack them into twos. It just makes them easier for unloading, and since I already put them in there in stacks of twos, it just makes more sense. Now, if I have a full load of bales, like I do with my wheat, yeah, I cheat. And really, dude? What in the fuck? Yeah, I cheat and I just reset the load. What in the fuck? I swear to God, it's easier to do bales in real life than it is on Farming Simulator. Cause shit like that doesn't happen. What in the fuck, dude? Like, seriously? Close enough. But yeah, oh shit. Really? That was nice. Now let's get these fuckers tied up. There. Now let's see if we're fucked up here again. Yep, and they slide back. I don't know why it does that. That's one of the irritating things, is why do the bales and shit slide back like that? I really don't understand that. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and save this game, just in case I tip this fucking truck over, because that has happened before. So oh yeah, and then I end up forgetting to take a screenshot. There. That should do it. Well, maybe we'll go like that. There we go. Anyways, enough thinking around here. Yeah, I forgot to take the damn screenshot, so. Pretty soon it'll probably be about time to haul manure over here again. And all that, so. And it looks like we're gonna need some more straw fairly soon as well. So, and of course use that for bedding and everything, so. Yeah, what the hell, let's take another one. But yeah, I see that bale slid a little bit more perfect. Actually, we're going to try to straighten these up a little bit. And then when I push in the next couple bales, it should be cool. They should be fine there too, so. Let's see, where are we at here for time? Oh shit, Jesus, 40 minutes. Alright, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the video. Sorry, it's a little extra long one here, so apologize for the length. But anyways, so yeah. That's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this all unloaded. So till next video, guys. Probably be American Truck Simulator, I would guess. But till next video, guys, take her easy and all that stuff, and don't be a Karen. So till then, bye, guys.